Welcome everyone. This is Mike from ZozoStockWatch.com, and I have your watch list for today, and also I'll go through some news and some of the markets. This is your watch list video for January 18th, which is Thursday, on this shortened trading week. So tomorrow is Thursday, and we'll go ahead and get right into it. We'll start with Fold, F-O-L-D, Fold Therapeutics. As you can see, had some new news after the bell there. And, moving up a little bit after the bell here on Fold. So I'll have this one on watch, and we'll get more into the watch list in a moment. ARWR had an offering, ARWR. And that stock fell off the table in the after hours on ARWR, biotech name. Next up for news, we have KMI had earnings per share and revenue beat. KMI. So a little bit of a pop in the after hours here, then sold off. Then they had their conference call, and that popped it back up. Alcoa also had earnings after the bell tonight. And as you can see, that stock selling off even after the conference call. Earnings per share and revenue miss at Alcoa. And we'll scroll through the news. By the way, this news is courtesy of the trade exchange. Leads, LEDS, didn't see any news on it, but Leads was moving up in the after hours, a semi name up in the after hours. And you can see some of the SC13Gs filed here, some F3s filed after the bell on some names, Sprint. 10% owner, SoftBank. The API crude data came out after the bell, and it was a drawdown. So oil, not much reaction in the ETF for oil in the after hours. A little bit of a pop on crude, but not much for USO. And then Johnson & Johnson, which took a hit today in the market hours, during market hours, sold off, bounced back a little bit after they released a statement here, and you can kind of read that for yourself. It's right there on J&J. CRBP, they had an offering, ATM, 50 million ATM offering through Cantor Fitzgerald. So that's some of your news courtesy of the trade exchange. If you're interested in a news service, you can go ahead and try a trade exchange, 10-day free trial. That's and then $44.95 per month. That's with your Squawk Audio News Desk. So it's a very good service. I highly recommend it. And so check that out for your news. We'll go ahead and get into some of the other information that came out today. And let me bring that over for you. Some of the stocks that had top gainers. Juno was up today on the possible takeout by Celgene. And as you can see, Juno popped yesterday, and then kind of just back and forth for the rest of the day on Juno. NURO had a big pop today. AEZS had news. Momo was up today. Kodak up today. PSTG up today. I believe that was on an upgrade. ASML. So that's some of your winners and losers for today, courtesy of the trade exchange. And then some of your options activity courtesy of the trade exchange. And this is a mailing that they do each night for their members. So AKS had call activity, GoPro, Foxa, KHC, Celgene, CLAC, DLTR, PSX, EXPR, and Kodak. And then on your unusual put activity, Autodesk and LPL, unusual put activity. So let's go ahead and take a look at the markets real fast. So after that reversal yesterday in the SPY, but we never did break down below the 5 EMA on the SPY on that reversal down. bulls came right back in and pushed us higher. The Dow Jones itself was up over 322 points today for the Dow Jones, closing above 26,000 on the Dow. And so the Dow Jones very strong today. The IWM recovering here back over the 5 EMA. The IWC, the micro caps also back over the 5 EMA on the micro caps. OIH holding above the 5 EMA. Qs back over the 5 EMA, actually held the 5 EMA and now nicely above it and back near all-time highs again. So, you know, a very strong move in the SMH today. SMH going up 3% today for the SMH. You know, names like NVIDIA, MU, AMAT. All these names were climbing today. CLAC, big pop in those semi names today. All right, so we'll go ahead and get right into the watch list. And before I get into the watch list, just want to introduce you to my website, ZozoStockWatch.com. I'm the owner of ZozoStockWatch.com. We're a swing trade, day trading service. We have an Omnovia room, and come check us out. It's if you'd like to try our service for the first month, it's $44.95. All right, you could come in, kick the tires. If you're new to the room, it's for new subscribers. First month only $44.95. And, you know, we're day trading. We have news in the room. We also have my trade ideas scans that I screen share for you each and every day, and all for that low price of $84.95 per month. But for your first month, we're doing it for $44.95. So come check that out. Come take advantage. Come kick the tires. Come say hi. All right, and let's go ahead and get into that watch list. First up, AKS, which had that unusual options activity. This will be on watch for tomorrow. As you can see right now, the 300 SMA is in the way on the AKS here. Hit it before, kind of hitting it again and pulling back, but that one will be on watch, maybe for a swing trade or a day trade that leads into a swing trade, but in a good way. You know, if we get in it and it moves up, gives us a cushion, then we might be able to swing trade a partial position. AMD still, you know, basing kind of underneath this 1220 spot, and the 200 SMA is still up above the green line you see there, and that's at 1230. So this one will be on watch to see if we can finally get some follow through. It's holding above the 10 SMA. AUPH, there was actually, they said that they were going to, you know, make maybe some kind of strategic alliance and whatnot. So the stock popped late in the afternoon, got up to 575, then pulled back. So I'll have AUPH on watch. 3.7 million shares traded in that name. AYTU. Small little bio name, not a lot of volume, but had a good day today. Nice trend up on the 5-minute chart, kind of basing under $4. The high was 389, so maybe 390 is enough to get this one going for the bios. Let's just check out the IBB real fast. IBB holding its own here. And then XBI, well, a little bit funky here with the Celgene action, moving it down because Celgene was actually down today on the possible takeover of Juno, but big pop in Juno today. Then back on our watch list, we'll have Cliff. On watch. Finally, we were above the 10 SMA here, holding up. All the steel names look pretty good. ZEUS, STLD, TMST. So all these names looking good. NUE, that one looking good. So, you know, we'll take a look at Cliff, their iron ore, and see if this one wants to make a continuation move. I think it needs to get over that 860, 855 area for Cliff, so keep an eye on that. CVO, we traded this stock twice today, and I'll show you the intraday chart. First time we traded it was we got some action here, right? It popped up, and I never like to chase, okay? So I wasn't on CVO, but when I see a stock moving up like this and volume coming in, I'll put it on a chart, I'll wait, and we got the pullback in it. And then I told everybody in the room, hey, if this gets over 120, 121, we could get, kind of that J hook type of thing. So you see this kind of J or a U type of pattern here. And once we got over that, we got a nice pop up to about 136 or so. Later in the afternoon, I was telling everybody, keep your eye on this. If it can get over 143, it did do that, and we got a nice trade up to about 155 on CVO. So I'll have this one on watch. Gave us two trades today. Big volume came into the name here on CVO, so that one will be on watch. CZR, here I'll go ahead and draw the kind of breaking out here a little bit. CZR, maybe a little bit of a laggard in the casino stocks, but is kind of breaking out. Maybe needs to get over that 1350, 1360 area on CZR. Names like LVS popping, MGM moving up, Win all moving up. Let me check out Melco. Melco moving up today. So CZR, it's not an easy intraday, more of a barcode kind of chart. This would be definitely more of a swing trade type of play. Delt, big pop in this name. Looks like it needs to get over maybe the highs today. 195 for that $2 break. We had this big pop back here. Then we kind of moved down. We hold above the 200 SMA. Volume kind of decreasing. So watch it, if it could clear that $2 area on Delt. No guarantees it's going to do that, but just one to watch. DRNA, another biotech name. Got some nice volume today, over 900,000 shares. The high was a 954, so looking for maybe that 950 area to get taken out again. Fold with that news. It's basing under here, under 16. We just had this pop here above 16. Then they came in, they sold it off, but they bought it right back up. It's held the 10 SMA. So if this can get over maybe 1585, 1590 for that $16 break on FOLD, keep an eye on that. FTNT, this one looks interesting. Cybersecurity play. Whoops. Cybersecurity play here on FTNT, sorry. It's getting over 45. The high today was 45.27. So we'll see how this sets up intraday. But interesting possible, swing trade there on this name. Like I said, maybe 45.15 might be enough to get in that one. IMI. $1.50 resistance right now on the name. We had over 400,000 shares. It's not a favorite because of that a little bit lackluster volume, but you never know. If it breaks out over this $1.50 area on IMI, we're holding above the 50, and I see kind of this consolidation going on under that $1.50 area. So keep that one on watch. KO broke out today. Coca-Cola needs to get over 47 now. Got as high as 47 exactly. So KO. KODK, Kodak, had a nice day today. After this big pop, Kodak coin, I guess, we pulled back. We held the 5 EMA. Now it looks like it's trying to get back over 10. Let's see how it traded. Yeah, intraday, then it went sideways, then it popped up again, got up to that 995 area. So Kodak will be on watch. Leads was moving up in the after hours, so Leads will be on watch. See if that wants to do anything. LSCC, another semiconductor name. We'll see if there's any follow through in that name. Mondelez getting up over the 200 SMA with good volume here on Mondelez. So this one will be on watch. Possible swing trade in that name. Philip Morris, I could kind of draw this channel. kind of a flag here. If it could get back over, 70-50 area on Philip Morris, Altria. So keep an eye on that. MODN trying to get over and hold above 16 on MODN. Momo was brought up by one of my members in the room, and it had a nice pop today. 13 million shares in Momo. So coming up off the bottom here. So we're at 27.95. The high today was 28.33. It's not an easy intraday trader, but it can, like the name says, get some momentum in Momo. So we'll see on that one. MU, for me, it would have to get over 44.45. All right, the 50 SMA, we're kind of getting above that now. 44.17. So nice comeback here by Micron, but I would like it to get over, 44.40, 44.45, and then maybe make that break up on MU. NEOS, nice pop today. We'll see how this one trades intraday. NURO, a big pop in that name, but kind of pulled back on it, 25 million shares. So we'll see if that sets up intraday. Another member brought up OCUL. Here's the weekly chart, OCUL. It's been trending down. It's taken a beating here, but maybe starting to turn back up. We'll see. Volume today was only 300,000 shares. It's a biotech, so it's not a favorite, but I'll have it on watch perhaps. RGLS, nice pop today, 1.2 million shares. That number 140 up above. Nice candle today, RGLS. Here was the intraday action going into the close, so that one could maybe make a move intraday. SCON, part of the semiconductor stocks, perking up a little bit today. Volume only 107,000 shares though, so that's the one drawback on it, but we'll see. SQ. For me, I would like this one, I think, to get back over 40.35 for SQ. We held the 50 SMA. We came down to it. We held it today. Now I think if it can get some momentum, the high today was 40.31. So if it can get over 40.35, we might get a nice continuation move. SSC, still under the 20 SMA. I would like this one to get over 475. And then maybe maybe even 480 to get back over the 20 SMA on SSC. SWKS, a lot of the semis, like I said, were running up today, pushing up. Maybe SWKS wants to play catch up on this laggard. We're at the 50 SMA here on SWKS. Pretty quiet for that one. This year so far. Tell, the CEO was just on CNBC. He's the old CEO from LNG. So I see that one popping. So maybe Tell wants to get going here. We had a previous high of 1187. Today's high 1173. So maybe 1180 in that area for possible swing trade in TEL. And then lastly, Tesla. I don't know if I'll swing trade this, but I'll watch it tomorrow. It got over, this the resistance here. The high today on Tesla was 349. So we'll see how this sets up intraday. A lot of back and forthing in Tesla, so I'll keep that one on watch also. All right, everybody. So that's your watch list for tomorrow. Hope everybody had a good day trading. We had some really nice trades today. We had Roku and CVO gave us some very nice trades, and a couple of other ones for nice gains today. So hope you did well in your trading. If you're not doing well, basically I teach all day long, even while I'm in a trade. I'll give you some pointers on the trade and whatnot. So we're constantly teaching, trying to make our traders better, and we are building up great teamwork in the room. People are getting used to my style, and they're seeing what I'm seeing and putting good alerts in the room now. So it's getting very very. I'm getting a bunch of really good trained traders in there, and it makes the room very enjoyable, and monetarily makes it enjoyable too. So have a great night. This is Zozo from ZozoStockWatch.com. Oh, by the way, here's the futures. I forgot to show you that. Futures up 34. It's about 10 minutes after 7. S&P futures up 2, and the NASDAQ futures up 4 for the early overnight session. All right, have a great night. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching the channel, and hit that subscribe button if you're new, and also hit the like button if these videos are helping you out. Have a great evening.